For the listener's discretion, this podcast contains strong language and adult themes that may not be suitable for children. These are not the views of the radio station or its affiliates.
Can we stop the arguing? Can we take a moment where we can calm down? It's just so exhausting. Swinging in the wind, going round and round. I know that we won't say sorry. You beg and I plead, but my heart can't beat until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. I see me addressing you. Let me put the smile right onto your face, tracing every inch of you. Using my tongue to find your happy place. I know that we can't play naughty. You beg and I plead, and you pull my heartstrings until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. Until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you.
Okay, I was rocking to it tonight.
Wait,
I was in the groove with it tonight.
yeah, I'm like, wait a minute now. And the funny thing, just before you came on, I was like, let me make sure that my eyebrows and everything, And I'm right in the middle of doing this.
Makeup. I'm too done.
Hey, look. I'm getting ready to get on the air.
You got the
I'm getting,
dread.
yeah. I'm getting ready to get on the air. I'm getting ready to get on the air with empowered women. Okay, I can't be. You know what I'm saying? I can't be.
Good evening, Catherine.
Hey, Catherine.
Sally.
Sally, thank you very much for the note, Sally. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone on Facebook, everybody in the lounge, on Twitter, on YouTube, on Twitch, on Apple iPod, on WUBI Ubiquity Radio, our listeners and our viewers. Of course, I cannot go down the complete list right now of every place that you're watching. And I still want to go to all the 150 plus countries and watch the other languages that my voice is coming up in, because that's just something I'm silly about and I want to do. But I do appreciate all of our listeners and our viewers that are out there. And look, whether you're watching us live or you're watching the replay, click subscribe and follow and click share and share this broadcast with somebody, because baby, we're getting ready to talk about goodness. Okay, if you're watching us live today, and I don't know why I'm flickering and flashing, because it's usually, look at the smile on his face.
That's right. It's usually who?
It's usually him. I don't know what he's done to my system.
Wait. Why do I have had to do anything to your system?
Because it's you. It's you, sir. It's you. You got the hair down. You doing your makeup. It's something you done. You don't have your shirt on. You out of uniform. You over there like Barry White and what's his name? Bob Marley. It's
No, no, no,
something going
no.
on.
I haven't gotten to Barry White yet. Okay, I'm trying to save
Yeah.
that for the. Yeah, I'm trying to
The
save that for
shirt,
the
the
ladies.
shirt, and this is very white, and I know the voice is
Oh,
coming. So
yeah, the voice will be there. Yes, yes.
I know what you're doing over there. I know
Well, what
what
am I
you're doing.
doing? I'm just, that
We're
I
talking
went, I
about
went to the
empowered
event.
women.
Right.
It's
You want my empowered women. You got
International
to look good.
Women's Day. Look, he's taking a chance. He's like, let Moni find me today. I'm doing it. I'm not wearing the white shirt. I'm coming with my button up with it open a little bit. I'm gonna let the dress swing. I get it. I get it. Bright Sally, definitely a Barry White vibe,
Wow,
right?
wow. That's very interesting.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you, Sally. I am never in this alone. I can call it just like that. Just like that. I get it. So, again, for those watching live, today is International Women's Day. And so we're going to go back and we're going to talk about the amazing Empowering Women Success Summit. It was this entire weekend. We're going to have guests on from there. You were there. You were there. Sally
Yes, I was
says,
there.
that's a great color on you, Chris. Well,
Thank
we
you.
know things get a little dangerous when Chris pulls out red in tones of red. So
Well,
let's not also forget
I don't, I
that.
don't, I don't have the red T-shirt on, so we're
I
safe.
see
We're
the red
safe.
string right there in your dreads also.
No, that's the microphone. That's the headset.
It's still red on you. And
Well,
look her comment came up twice. He's doing something. I don't put it past him. I don't know. But
I refuse
anyway,
to answer on the grounds that it's the truth.
he told me he had his security or his something blocker TV over there doing something. It's all him. But look, guys, we're going to get into it. We have a little sprinkle of the people that were there to give you a little taste from their view of how they experienced the Empowering Women Success Summit. And it's not all women. Ha ha.
Hmm.
Like my
Wait,
eye
this is gonna take long, right? We're gonna be on here for a minute. Hold on, Catherine.
You know what?
Can you bring me something to drink, please?
I don't like the way he summons her.
No, I said please.
Do you
I
still
mean,
have her cat?
understand, as big as the house is, we can't have an intercom, so we have radios.
Do you still have her? There we go. I light
Do I
myself
still
up.
have her what?
Do you still have her candle in there?
No, I do not.
Okay.
I have the house candle in here.
No, I was speaking of her candle.
Oh, her candle. I'm sorry. Hold on. You want her candle?
No, I don't. I wanted to make sure
Catherine, bring
you.
your candle in when you come, please.
Oh God, he's so much. He's so much and it's too much. Look, guys. So I was there. I was one of the volunteers. Thank you, Sally. We're going to be putting up websites. We're going to be putting up pictures. Hopefully, I can get some video to play. Hopefully, I can when they come on. Because look, Bernard has already called me. He's going to make sure he said he had to get his nails done for the show. Bernard is too much. Bernard is too much.
See. So don't say just me. Don't say just me. You see. When we see brothers, as soon as you can get away with looking raggedy around one or two sisters, okay? You really can. But first of all, when they walk in the room and introduce themselves as empowered women, that automatically tells you, okay, I need to step my game up. Okay, come on now. I got to put on clean sneakers, something. Really, come on, man.
Well, maybe we need to get a button up going down on the mic shirt. Maybe we need to get one of those.
That'll be fine.
Yeah, maybe we'll look into doing that. We'll get a button up going down on the mic shirt just for you. These type of occasions.
Say, I knew this was going to be a long thing, so I had to bring the other cup. And so that you understand, hold on, come in here, so that they know that is not my hand. That is, see, it's a moving hand, and it has her own candle in it.
I have a hand like that moves, so I'm not impressed.
Okay, well then don't be impressed, but it's not my hand. Thank you, dear. So she sees it. Thank you.
Whatever. Catherine is always going to try and save you in the end. She'll turn against you and then try and save you in the end.
So, you know what? She's no different than any other woman. Difference is she's straight up about it. It's like, look, I'm gonna throw him under the bus, but I'm gonna pull him out before the second rail ties hits him. So it's good.
You learn your lesson? Get on out there.
Right.
Fact.
Right. That's all that is. That's all that is.
Those are all facts. Now you were there too. You and Catherine were there. You were there at the media taking pictures.
Right.
And Jim and Elaine were there.
Yes.
You all were there and on the red carpet and whatnot, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It was an interesting event.
Like I'm interviewing you.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
I said, why am I pulling teeth here like as if I'm interviewing you?
Because you are interviewing me. Yes, I was there as a photographer. It was a very nice event. People were there. Everybody walked across the red carpet. Matter of fact, Moni Love, she walked across the carpet. So did Toy and a few other well-known regulars around this camp. Yes, and I was happy to take pictures of them all. Matter of fact, there's a picture of Moni and I that somebody took. I was coerced, kidnapped, hoodwinked, bamboozled into getting on the red carpet, but I did get on the red carpet, and there's one picture of me on the red carpet.
Can I get this picture up here for the people to see? Yeah, they had to take the camera out of hand. They had to make it out the chair. It was a bit much.
Well, when you have your chair set up at the red carpet so that you can take pictures, and then people persuade you, they ask you politely, and then when you politely say no, and they at that point pull your chair out from under you and make you get up. That's one of them things. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't do that.
No, but you were gratefully waiting for me on the red carpet, like instructing people, get his butt up here. Hurry up so we can take this picture and get out of people's way.
That's all I think to do.
Yes.
Get
that
up.
was interesting.
Sorry,
get up and get out of these people's way. Let's go ahead and get this picture done. Yes, that was it.
Let's get it going.
But the vendors were out there. They all had some very nice products. Yeah, they had some very nice products. For me, it was very interesting to see how well together it was put together. It was very well organized right up until it got to the kitchen.
There we go.
Yeah, there he goes. And see, that's the thing. People are always saying your hair is so nice. Why don't you just take it out from under there? Why don't you take? So tonight I took it out.
And I don't think I've ever seen his hair out like this before.
You never have.
No, I never have.
No, you never have. See, never have.
Who's saying, Moni? I can't get on. Can't see your name.
But I enjoyed it. That was interesting. That was fun. Matter of fact, that is probably the first red carpet picture you and I have ever done.
Absolutely. No.
Yeah.
At AZ Fashion Week.
Okay, so that's the second one. Yeah, I like this one better.
Absolutely.
I like this one better.
Absolutely. For that person that just said they cannot get on, text me, please. Text me on my phone. My phone's right here. Text me. Text me. Because I'm assuming that I can't see. Let me show you what it looks like to me. That's what it looks like to me. So it doesn't show me your name on my side. So I don't know who it is talking. So text me so I can see that. Yeah, that one's a very nice one. I will keep this one.
You mean this one's not going to wind up on your dark wall?
Well, it may still, but
Oh, okay. Okay.
a black and white copy, maybe.
Okay.
Black and white copy.
Just to keep you in practice, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
No, it was a very nice event. Held at a very nice place. And
Yeah, Captain.
got the Captain, very nice place. Again, the staff was great right until you got to the kitchen.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. No,
Fantastic.
they were great they were great even beyond that. That right there just had to do with people then becoming more and more excited in reference to it and inviting more and more people unbeknownst to us. That's what that was. So I can't even blame them for that.
So I shouldn't have been at the back table at the very end of the building singing Feed Me Seymour, you better feed me now. I was singing and they didn't hear me. They didn't hear me in the kitchen at all. And I was trying to tell them, feed me Seymour, you better feed me now. They didn't hear me. They did not hear me, no matter how many times I said it. So I didn't get my meal until just before we were leaving. People were filing past me, going home while I'm shoveling salmon in my mouth and saying goodnight. And I'm trying to say goodnight to them with greasy salmon lips. Yes. But other than that, it was a great evening. It was a great event. Everybody who was there looked fantastic. I mean, truly fantastic. And it was an event that I would have never thought could have been pulled off in the manner that it was, because I hadn't seen anything like that from an organization that was put together that well. So it was very interesting. I was sitting here listening to Moni's phone conversation. Good. While she's not listening, everybody send in comments to Moni about how I should be able to wear a burgundy shirt.
No, you don't. I can hear you. I can hear
you.
Man. He don't say he cannot wear a burgundy shirt.
I almost got it in, y'all. I almost got it in.
I can hear you.
I almost got it in. Hey, Sally's got some new thing. We're going to a We Expo. What is a We Expo? We Expo. What are we expoing? Or was it supposed to be We Exposure? What's? She said it got broke up. Well, I want to see what this looks like when she gets it fixed. You know I'm teasing, right, Sally? Oh, her microphone's muted, but she could hear me saying something about my burgundy shirt. That's cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded.
I'm helping Carmel get logged on. Yes, I can hear everything you're saying, sir.
Okay. Well. Anyway, so she doesn't say I'm doing it behind her back. Please send in your votes for me being able to wear a burgundy shirt. You know, with buttons on it.
No, burgundy is not our color, and it will not be yours, Chris.
Well, you can still send your cards and letters to
our 100% financial sponsor, then he can wear a burgundy shirt.
Oh, all right. Well, until then, you can send your cards and letters and comments to incognito again.
That's right.
At gmail.com. Yes. I guess I got to go back to being incognito again. That is incognito again at gmail.com. Yes. Okay.
That is correct.
And people laugh. They think I'm not. They think I'm joking when I say that.
So, because Catherine says shots fired. Absolutely. See how his tone changed.
What did my tone change? How did my tones change?
You want to be a financial sponsor, 100% financial sponsor?
Did I say anything about? I said burgundy. That's what I said.
Would you like to be the 100% financial sponsor of the show?
Let me get back to you on that.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
But I will warn you in advance, don't hold your breath. But let me get back to you on
Okay.
that.
I didn't think I would need to. I did not think I would need to.
I mean, I'm just saying.
However, back to the summit.
But can I sponsor my burgundy shirts?
Nobody's paying for a shirt for you, sir.
I'll pay for my own shirt.
No. How do we back to the summit? Christmas. And in addition to that, this is International Women's Day. Okay.
And I think the women should have a vote. So tell me, y'all, send in your vote as to
calm down and take several seats, okay?
But they should have a vote. You remember how that whole thing started? Women weren't getting a vote. So I'm just trying to get in with them.
They're not concerned with your overrated vote. They're not concerned.
Wow.
I'm speaking as their representative right now.
And when did they nominate you again?
Let's not be concerned with that.
Wow. Okay. Yes, this is International Women's Month, and I applaud all women, and the women who vote for my burgundy shirt will get an extra applause. Okay. Now,
the one will get with you. That one. It's probably Catherine.
Wow.
It's probably Catherine. But yes. So now, as we wait for our guests to get signed in, what's happening is there's going to be 2024. No. I'm talking to the guests on air. 2024 in Las Vegas. How about that? That's where the next Empowered Women's Success Summit is going to take place in Los Angeles. See, she corrected me on here. Los Angeles. I want to go to Vegas. Evidently, that's where I want to go. It's in Los Angeles in 2024. Oh, can you imagine? I can imagine. Dr. Tia. Look at there. Dr. Tia is right there.
And her opening shot. Los Angeles.
Yes, I didn't read it that way. I read it the same way I sang it. That's how I read it because that's how Dr. Tia speaks. She speaks like heaven, like a heavenly angel.
Los Angeles.
Yes, that's how she speaks.
Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm. She said, "Hello, beautiful," and "Hello, Chris." That was Dr. Tia. Yes.
Brother can't win for trying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she wants Vegas also. Yes, I do too. That will be my year for sure. That will be my year for sure. Absolutely. But yeah,
they are not going to have it in Vegas because, look, they got a hard enough time getting everybody together now. You know, doggone well, they're going to be walking through there trying to get everybody off the slot machines. All right. Well, sister, no, wait a minute. I'm on a winning streak. No.
This is Phoenix, dear heart. We had no trouble maintaining the people because what we were offering, they were wanting.
That is very true. That is very true.
Not even go there, brother that was there one day. Stop it.
I was there for 2 days. I was there for 2 days.
Okay. Well, you wasn't there for this. So let me let you know and let me not let you poison that. Patooey. Okay.
No, they did say at the end of the conference, they did mention that it was going to be there.
Had nothing but compliments on how well it was run.
Yes.
How much they got from all of these sessions, how much they even outside the sessions. Now, I'm going to say this because, see, as women, y'all women know, because we are women, they expect a lot of foolishness, okay? They expect us to be unorganized. They expect for us not to give all that we give. There go Chris. Well,
I figured since you were speaking to the women, I'd absent myself from the room.
No, because we need you men, because that's why we had the man cave. That's what Bernard's going to come on here and talk about. They, in every aspect, every corner, every moment, everything they saw was us giving everything that we had.
Very true. Very true.
Everything we had. And I'm telling you, I left every drop of it on the floor there. Everything, like wringing out a towel. Gave it all up. I gave it all up. And it was with pleasure. And Carmel is still trying to get on here, but let me go back up here and with speaking with volunteers. I want to make sure. Let's see. I had some things up here and talking about with volunteers.
Well, why don't you talk about how when you got off the elevator in that black dress and everybody who was on the floor just got dead quiet, like, ooh, she's wearing that. She's wearing that.
Whatever, man.
Elena and I both sitting there talking. We're having a whole conversation. And it's like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And we all stopped.
Well, that's because most people aren't used to seeing me dressed
up.
No,
we were not. You caught us all off guard. We watched. Yeah, we were having a conversation, blah, 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 blah. And Moni, the elevator door opened up. And for those of you who don't understand, the lights seemed to even be brighter in the elevator. You know, she walked out and we're all like, yeah, blah, blah. That looked like, no, that can't be. That's Moni. Wow. We sounded like Temptations. We had great harmony and everything. Just, wow. It was too wonderful. Yes, it was. But you were definitely wearing that dress.
Well, I appreciate all those great compliments. I do. And understand this, because I was a volunteer, that at the end of that session,
right,
you saw me working in that dress too, taking those seat covers off and everything.
No, I missed that part.
Well, yes, sir, because that's the life of a volunteer.
Okay.
That's what we do.
So I was voluntold. I was told to come get pictures, and that was it. So, you know, I know you didn't want me taking pictures of you taking seat covers off. So
you could have. There's no shame in it, because and what makes a person a quality volunteer?
Oh, I'll remember that for the next one.
No, there's absolutely zero shame in anything I was doing, because I was brought there as a volunteer, and that's what I was doing, volunteering. I was there to do the work. And in the beautiful gown that I had on, and the pink that I had on, and the all white that I had on, and then you missed the day when I was down there in my house slippers. So,
oh no, remember I saw you coming through the door.
Did you?
Yes, when you had your house slippers on, your black jeans, and I'm like, where you going? I said, what's in the bag? And you said, none of your business. And you kept on. I said, you didn't bring me no lunch? And you looked up at me and said, no. And kept on walking. Because y'all were coming back from lunch.
So amazing. Thank you, Moni. Thank you so much. Yeah, everyone did. Thank you, Chris, for the wonderful pictures. Yes, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Tim.
It takes a team. So I couldn't have done it by myself. Lord have mercy. No. No. It takes an entire team. But what makes a person a quality volunteer is volunteering is a selfless gesture. Selfless by giving their time, skills, and resources to someone in need. Volunteers are already practicing compassion, while at the same time, someone with a naturally compassionate and empathetic volunteer personality will be a true asset to your team and your program recipients. Now, tell me if that didn't happen.
Yeah, that happened.
That didn't happen there.
That did happen. That did happen.
Tell me if that didn't happen there, because
well,
I don't know if I was the one, if someone else gave this analogy, or if we all came up with this analogy ourselves, but like when you fly in a plane and how none of the passengers realize the turbulence, how none of the passengers realize how many times you almost hit the mountain.
I don't have that problem. I'm usually by myself, but I understand.
Well, regardless, nobody realizes that.
Yes,
none of them realized how many times we almost hit the mountain. It didn't show on our face 99.9% of the time. It didn't show, in where they were most of the times, and all those things, and how we treated them, and all of that, and the quality of where they sat, the workshops, and any of those things. They didn't know, because all they kept saying is, this is so organized.
Yeah, no, I think there were more volunteers there than people even knew. You
I
know,
know
there was so much. Matter of fact, hold on, there's one sitting here right next to me.
they did think that,
See, he was volunteering too. Do you want to say
yes,
something? Do you want to
but
say?
they did
Oh,
think there were
he
more
didn't want to say nothing, but yeah,
there
yeah,
than what were there. And I appreciate
yes,
Pat
many of them.
for constantly saying, okay, volunteer team, stand up. And we stand up. And they're like, 4 or 5 of us that are just standing up. And they're like, what?
Yeah,
And they're like, what? And they're like, yeah, that's it. That's it, darling. This is it. Yeah, that's it. And the fact that Toy is also an honoree and
hmm
was actually working because day one, it was just me and Toy on Thursday. We came in early and it was us. That
Well,
was
that's
it.
what you said. You said because remember I said, well, let me come down and scope out the place, and you
Right.
said, I don't know why. It's just going to be me and Toy there, and it's like, okay,
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know whether you care or not. Like, it's just going to be me and Toy
it's
out
just
here
going to be
working.
me and Toy, right? Yeah.
Dr. Tia said, yes, you guys are the dream team, and without you guys, it would not be possible. Hey, look, don't get it twisted. You guys also are the dream team because you all were and you all being Dr. Tia, Rosalind, and Pat. You guys were handling things, and Toy was doing double duty on the volunteer side because she was also the MC. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that she was also the MC. So she would be in meetings with those guys in order to find out what she needs to do on the stage. And then she would then be with us doing stuff too. And she was an honoree.
But see, I like Pat. Pat Pat was like, okay, well, I'm supposed to, and she said, you know better than anybody else what you're supposed to be doing. Get out of my way.
But don't play with Pat.
That was too funny.
Don't play with
That
Pat.
was too funny, and it
Don't
was wonderful.
Pat
It was.
will, and she did admit plenty of
Mhm.
times. She's like, look, don't take nothing from these volunteers because I am texting them at 4 a.m. sometimes, talking about we're gonna change this, that, and the other, and they ignore.
Like we're not changing that. Well, see, and then we had the MCs. See, I think that we have now come to a point where we have such great MCs that we could probably take over the Jerry Lewis telethon and bring it back with a little flavor to it. See, because they did such a fantastic job. It's like, yeah, we can do this all weekend long and get everybody's money. Yeah, it was wonderful. It was truly wonderful, and to see, and there was male support there. Don't let me tell you that there wasn't. There was male support there. Now, I will say this on behalf of men. I would love to see more men at these tables during these galas, however you want to pronounce it, because these women look too pretty to be sitting by themselves at these tables. And they literally, I don't think there was anything black and glamorous that was not in that hotel that night. I think every glamorous gown, every pair of shoes, even the ones that were half a size too small for some folks. Okay, everybody had their shoes on.
You can't
Everybody,
help
no, I'm not saying you can't. What I'm trying to tell people is that y'all showed out. Y'all showed out big time. Okay, big time. I have never seen that much glamour with just women. Remember, I did the red carpet.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I have a whole red carpet lineup of just women. So my challenge for this year coming is, men, when I do the red carpet this year coming, do not be there. Be there. Don't care what color the uniform is, black, white, green. They do purple. I'm definitely going to show out. But anyway, yeah, we need to be there. We need to be there to support these empowered women. Uh, you don't have to be the boss. because if you look around and you see who my boss is, you'll understand. But you just I wasn't firing shots, Moni. Don't worry. Uh, but
Sure.
but
Sure.
the idea is we need to empower these women with our support also, and that's my pulpit for the night. Okay.
So now I was on the phone with Carmel, and she said she's seeing herself there, and I don't see any of my guests down there in the virtual waiting room. And so if my guests are seeing themselves in there, I'm not seeing any of you guys down there. Take yourselves back out and come back in for me, because I'm not seeing any of you guys down there.
They're all down there having their own meeting. They're like, we're not inviting them to our meeting.
That's not cool.
We're going to have our show in the green room.
That's not cool. Yeah, I'm not seeing any of you guys down there. So go back out and come back in for me, please.
I wonder if that ever happened to Johnny Carson, where all the guests just said, you know what, we're just going to hang out in the green room. He just called us.
Back here.
Right. We're going to be back here, okay?
It's possible. I'm sure. I'm sure it has. I'm sure it has. So look, you were talking about all of the amazing gowns and everything, honey. So I bought off of Fashion Nova. They ain't paying me, so I ain't giving them that much pub. So let's be very clear up there. First time ever. I saw some gowns that, Lord have mercy.
Trying to tell you. Yes. Them gowns were so good, they made the braids come out of the brother's voice. Brother was just sitting there taking pictures of the red carpet. Just like, oh man, how you doing? And tell me, what's your name? You know what I mean? It was just for real. It was really, really wonderful to see women. And let me be very specific. The only thing that was uniquely black in the room were the gowns. There were women of all ethnicities there. They were representing. Nobody was left out. And they came and they slayed. They slayed for real.
There was a young lady that came, and I say young because she was young. She came, I want to say from Colorado, but it could have been from someplace else. She didn't know anything about Empowered Magazine. She didn't know anything about the sisterhood. And she was a Caucasian young lady. She just saw the advertisement possibly on Facebook or something, bought a ticket, bought a flight, looked at the itinerary, got the colors of the clothing for each, event that was going to happen, and came. Bam, boom, bop.
Was she the one that was in the designer dress that she made?
Arkansas. Thank you. She was from Arkansas. I don't know about that. She's short, long hair, little bitty thing.
I'll go back into Red Carpet Files and I will see.
Short little thing. And by the end of it, I'm sure she knew just about everybody. Sweet as she could be. And I think that she was getting ready to start or either just finished her doctorate, one or the other. So I'm saying that this thing had no boundaries. No boundaries.
No.
And that's the way that they made it to be. Like, this isn't just about, the sisters. No, this is about sisters. Age makes no difference. Race makes no difference. Religion makes no difference. Social economic makes no difference. Whatever your background, whatever your experience, whatever your business, wherever you are within that of wherever you are, makes no difference. You're just starting a business, makes no difference. You have 16 businesses that have been successful, makes no difference. You have 16 businesses that have never made a dime, makes no difference.
They were out there. See, the part I wanted to see when they said, how many doctors are in the house?
Yeah.
How many doctors are in the house?
Yeah.
I was so proud to see names coming up, Dr. So-and-so and Dr. So-and-so. And I'm looking at these women and I'm saying to myself, go ahead with your bad self. Go ahead with your bad self. Yes. And I wasn't just saying it for one group. Yes. Young doctors.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was totally amazed. Like, what? Because you see them on the red carpet and they've got their little bling on and you're like, yeah, okay, that's nice. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, okay. Keep it pushing, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, you're sitting there in the ballroom and they say, Dr. So-and-so. And you're looking, going, say what? She too young. Wow. Yeah. So I was really, really doing, really proud of the whole situation and everybody that was there. Captain just said, ignore that last comment, please. The dog was trying to type on my keyboard. Mm-hmm. She has never had that problem before, so it must have been Sherlock that was doing it.
I saw it.
Yeah. I didn't see it until just now. Yeah, Sherlock is a new addition to the clubhouse.
Oh, really? Is it puppy?
Yeah, okay. You can call him that if you want to.
I was just asking.
Mastiff.
I was going to say, I'm sure it's huge.
What? That was Ray that did it this time? Okay. Yeah, see, Ray is the Belgian, the all-black Belgian Malinois.
Yeah, y'all like horses and whatnot.
No, I'll tell you exactly what it is. I want a dog that when he bites you, okay, there's no misunderstanding that you came to the wrong house. That's all. I don't want there to be, people ask me all the time, what do you feed your dogs? I said, people ask me stupid questions. Okay, I got back.
Press pause. Press pause. We got Bernard in the house.
Hey, wait. And he made it on. So the women couldn't make it on, but the brother made it on. I'm just saying.
I just texted him the links again. So here he is.
But wait. The brother made it on, and the empowered.
I just muted him. So yeah, I have to do that from time to time. Yeah.
I think the empowered women were having a meeting without us. That's all. I think that's what their excuse was. Okay. What's going on, brother?
Bernard. Welcome, Bernard. Here. Yep. There's Jane.
Yes. One of my favorites. Hey.
That's a second ago, but okay. So I expect to see Carmel coming up in a minute here. I just sent her the link again. I don't know what's going on with that, but okay. Welcome. I'm sorry for whatever technical difficulties were going on, but I'm so glad to see you. So glad to see you. Look, I've been talking all about you guys already. Hopefully you heard. Look, Jane, yes, you're still a volunteer. We still love you. And we told Jane, because Jane went the route where she enjoyed the honoree life this time. And we told her, she came in, she's like, I'm sorry, because she's not doing any of the volunteer work. We were like, sis, no way. We said, you are the Elon Musk, okay, of the volunteers. All right.
Yes.
Okay, we got you, girl. You made it out. Do all of that. We love you. Do that.
And she had her niece with her.
Yes, she did.
And her niece is probably one of the most enjoyable young ladies that you will ever meet. Very polite, very lovable.
Thank you.
And I mean, and knows how to carry herself in any situation that she's in.
She's been here before.
Look, that child been here in another life. Okay, we ain't talking about before she was doing it, and I love the both of them on the red carpet.
Yes.
And Jane, I love you anyway, dear. So
love you back.
Yes.
So Jane, let's just jump right into it since I've been talking all about you guys. What was, and I think I know, but what was your huge takeaway from this Success Summit?
Oh my goodness, I'm still digesting.
I know.
There was just so much, really. I think first of all, I was in a few different workshops, and I learned what an ascension tree was. That's not something that I had heard before, and if you're not familiar with it, it's the thing that levels you up in succession in your business, right? Like Lainey was the teacher on the revenue portion, and I don't have the exact name of that workshop, but it was just so empowering to me because it gave me thoughts. It was thought provoking, and made me want to desire to put those things into practice, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just awesome. And hey, I learned, I didn't just learn it, but because we stepped out on faith, myself and Toya, we both got incredible blessings from Best Care Home Care for VIP full ride to next year's conference.
Yes.
So I'm just so excited about that. Oh my goodness. And, and it just happened in such a, we were actually texting one another, not sitting at the same table, and going through the process. And she was getting my Zelle information, and we were putting all that together. And then Myri stood up and said something about it. And so there it was. We were like, that's us. We're doing it right now. And she said, stop, don't do it. We've got you. That was pretty amazing to me. And then the other really huge takeaway is that my niece has not come down yet. She is just on a huge high from just the love that you guys poured into her, the knowledge that she gained. She sat in every one of the workshops with me. She took notes. She's sharing these things with her mother. It was just amazing. It was just an amazing event. I was so thrilled.
And
so
she plans on volunteering when she goes.
Yes, she is. That's her plan.
Which is amazing, because she saw a lot of the hard work we did, and to see the hard work and to say, hey, I want to do that. It's one thing to talk about, I want to be a volunteer, and to know that, you get certain things paid for and whatever, and some people are selfish in their look at wanting to be the volunteer, but to know all of the hard work that we had to do and say, I want to be a volunteer is something different.
Right. Right.
Something different. So that is amazing. And I want to backtrack a little bit so that people really can understand the story, and because I got chills again just hearing about it because I was there. The night before, you raise your hand and say, we're putting our phones in. They were talking about the actual 2024 Empowered Women's Success Summit, and the trip being, or the tickets being $1,500, and they say, hey, we're doing 2 for 1. You come and your companion is free, and so this is what you can do. Look at somebody and say, hey, I'll go in $750, you go in $750. Work it out right now. And Jane and Toya, they looked at each other and said, I'll do $750. You do $750, sister. They were obedient in that, and they said, we'll do it. And I think you two were the only two that raised your hand to say, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And so the next night when we came, and when Myri, which they're one of the main sponsors for the program, they said, well, where are those 2 sisters that were obedient? That were, let me put this back up here because Tia put that were obedient and said, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Where are, and no one had a clue what they're, she said, where are they? And literally you saw Jane down like this on her phone, and you saw Toya at another table down like this. And she's like, right here, we're doing it right now. Actually, we're, transferring funds.
Right now. Yeah. Right.
Yes, right now. And she said, stop. Because we're going to pay for everything for you. And the whole audience was like, what? She said, because of your obedience.
Right.
Because
right.
Somebody in here had the opportunity to turn around and say, I'll do half. I'll do
Right.
half. You were the only two. She said, because we would have done it for more.
Mm.
Right.
But you two, decided with your obedience. She's like, so we're paying for everything for you two.
Yeah.
And
VIP even.
and oh my gosh, and because I know my two sisters, these two sisters, there was just an outpour because this was the Sunday gospel brunch, honey. Woo! It lit up in there.
Right.
See, that's what happens. That's what happens.
Then they start playing that. They start playing it. It was beautiful. There's Carmel. They start playing that.
Uh-oh, it's trouble.
So, yeah, I wanted people to understand the magnitude of what you were saying when you just said that. So, yes, absolutely. And that Carmel, welcome, welcome, welcome. We were talking about volunteering because you were one of my volunteering sisters. But I do want to go over to Bernard with the man cave. Okay, let me bring this on over here.
Oh, Lord.
The infamous microphone. And yes, Tia, we went to church. Honey, we went to church. Your father got up there and led us to church for sure. Yes, he did. And yes, Bernard, you was down there too, honey. You was down there with them. The brothers did it. Bernard. So when we had the last magazine, what do they call the magazine release party here in Arizona?
The one we did at the downtown.
Yes, and then we were at Rosalind's birthday party. Afterwards at Capitol Grill. You was in your feelings.
Yeah, I was.
Because you wanted men.
Yeah.
You because the brothers had gotten together before publication party. Thank you, Tia. And because the brothers had gotten together at the publication party, and these brothers were there because their significant others were there, and then Chris was there because he was the photographer there. So these brothers.
Hold it. And Bernard's gonna laugh when I say this. I'm the troublemaker.
I can believe it.
Bernard, bear me out. I was the troublemaker.
Yeah.
I was the one that was in the kitchen stirring the pot. It's Bernard, myself, Mr. Russell, and we were all back in the kitchen. And I said, you ever notice they got their whole full-blown thing over there in the living room, and we back over here in the kitchen?
Yep.
Okay, I did say that. I started that. And then it was all like, yeah. And then we got talking about something else. And then Mr. Russell said, wait a minute, I know your voice. You used to be on radio. And I was like, well, yeah. And then we got talking about that. And then we went back to the man cave. Why don't we turn, right?
You left the brother to fend for himself.
Look, he didn't send me no Instagram. He didn't send me no help Sam or nothing. So I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was going on.
All the rest of the brothers were there, and they still didn't support him, did they? They sat there like this. And Bernard was on his little own self, and he still stayed like this.
Brother, you should have set up a flare. You know that show. Because wait a minute. Because I want you to know something. When the man cave thing was going on, I was sitting on the 3rd floor stool. Remember where you saw me at?
Yeah.
That's where I was. I posted up there because I'm like, I'm not going nowhere because if I move left or right, then I'm going to have to hear about it from somebody. So I said, let me post up right here by the elevator. Bernard came out and I said, well, where's Pat? Because I need to find out where I'm supposed to go. He said, well, Pat's around the corner. So he goes to get Pat. Pat's nowhere around. Now, I'm like, where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go? He's standing going, I don't know. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. All right, and so, because I would have went. I would have gladly gone. Well, I sat by that elevator for over 2 hours.
That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about after that, And this is when the man cave was not even in existence. This was this brother fighting to have this.
Oh, well, that's on you, dog. Because you could have called me. I mean,
So listen. This brother, all the other brothers were there, were they not? And you were standing up, and you said, brothers, come on. And they was like, don't say nothing, just stop. And they
wow.
Like, pull back. And
wow.
he was like, no, I got something to say. And he stood up and he had like a spoon or something trying to talk. And I'm like, oh, that brother need a microphone. He need a microphone. So I pulled out my microphone.
Oh, Lord.
Yep. I remember that like it was yesterday.
It's probably a nightmare.
Wait, I pulled it out my purse and Pat said, Modi, you just traveling around with a microphone? And they said, does it work? I said, sure does. There you go, Bernard. And he said, all right, I'm in there like swimwear. And he did his whole speech on why EM Empowered Magazine needs men, their own thing. Wait, Tia said, she said, I have the complete video also.
That's right, Dr. T, tell him.
It's amazing when they get your first sermon and it just happens to be on the fly. I understand, brother.
Nah, Chris. Nah, I mean, come on now, man. It's not like that, man. You know. You just didn't happen to be there, you know. I know you would have had my back, you know.
Oh yeah, I had your back, yeah, because you know
the rest of them left him hanging. They
left
the brother hanging.
Because we started that in the kitchen at the publication party. We were sitting there in that kitchen, and that's exactly where it started. And we said, we got to talk to somebody about that. And that was it. I never heard anything else. Then when I get up on the third floor, I hear they're having a meeting in the man cave. Where? What's the man cave? First thing I'm thinking. So, no, you think I'm joking. It's the honest truth. So I said, okay, fine. Captain, watch my stuff. I'll be right back. I'm going to the man cave. So I went to the men's room. Nobody was in there. I said, well, I don't know of no other man cave.
I'm done with you. It was in the
okay, I don't know no other man cave.
You went to the restroom?
Look, to us, that's the man cave. So that's where I went. Y'all didn't have a specific one. Nobody gave me the notice. I'm like, I bust through the door like, yeah. Where am I at? Come on, man. I didn't know.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
You know, they said, well, yeah, Russell and they at the man cave. And nobody gave me no directions. So I'm like, okay. And they pointed down the hall. Like they down there. So I thought that they were in,
right past the restroom. So
nobody said nothing about past the men's room. They said down.
What a man cave kind of got off the chain is second day. I'm just gonna say it went to two different spots. That's how bad it was, indoor and outdoor. So
we had to keep it on the move.
So what made the man cave special?
Oh man. It's like everybody was in tune with each other. Everybody knew. It's like everybody knew what to talk about. So, man, it's like, first off, it's like you got fellas that supporting their loved ones, their wives, you know, their loved ones, what you know, whatever have be. And I don't understand this would blow my mind. The topics that was thrown, you have guys from different areas, different professions. You got tradesmen, you got pastors, you got psychologists in the building. I mean, every angle of life you could think of, it was like a goulash of guys in there, but we all had the same struggle. We didn't have nobody to talk to about some of this stuff we think about on a daily basis. You may think about something that you're going through with work, wife, fatherhood, childhood, or anything. It was on the table. Spiritual, Everything was on the table.
Let me ask a question. Was that the one that Dr. Pearson went to?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you had a reverend and a psychologist all in one body.
That's what I'm saying. It was mind blowing.
Okay.
It was
all
mind blowing. Now get this now. They treated the man cave like a trip to Vegas. What goes down in the man cave, it stays in the man cave. So I came to discuss what was on the table. All I could just tell you is what area guys talked about, and I'm telling you, this what if this man cave, what happens in the man cave grows. I mean, we need an auditorium for what down inside of there.
Tia says she's asked, and you ain't gave up no details.
I'm not
no, because that's the unwritten rule. We talked about that when we were at the elevator. He said, we had the man cave, and I said the rules were the same, right? Well, go on in the man cave, stay in the man cave. He said, yep. Said, okay, cool. Then it was a good thing I wasn't there, because I'd have showed up with cameras and everybody would beat me down. So I'd have been fine. No. We good.
I mean, I think that's great overall, because I've always felt like men need each other,
Mm-hmm.
you know, in a good way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do that again, Moni. Do that one more again.
You need each other.
No, keep going. Come on with it.
In a good way.
Well, the doors of the church are now open. Yeah.
No,
go ahead.
seriously.
Yeah, for real. For real, yes.
Talk about those difficult areas and get the good answers, not the man. Let's go down to the strip club, man. Let me hook you.
No.
Talk about how to make it last. Talk about how to hang in there. Talk about when your mind get jacked up, what you do. Talk about when the times get rough, what you do.
That's it.
How you make it last. Talk about when I'm feeling less than. What do I do?
Come on, man.
Real men don't know how to deal with, because they feel like I'm less than a man if I talk to another man about it.
And see, that's where we have to have our own branch off of the Empowered Women's Conference, because what did I just say to you? We didn't have enough men in the seats next to these empowered women. I just got finished saying that. Bernard and I,
we only get different dynamic, right? Yeah. Like that's a whole different dynamic. We don't necessarily know that all those women that are sitting there didn't have them. Maybe there was something else going on. And
I agree. There. Right. No, I agree. But for the ones, look at the picture that was just shown. Those men were there. And there were more men. But the idea is, I believe, and I've always firmly believed this, that if we could have, like this time, we had a tiny room, right? Maybe if we can get a double room next time.
And I believe it will be.
Right. And this time, Bernard, give a brother some notice, because I don't have a problem with being there.
Let me speak on something. Let me speak on something. Now, I invited a brother. That brother came. You know?
That's it. That's it, Bernard.
Huh?
I said that's it.
And and he enjoyed himself with his wife.
There you go.
Spoke about it when we went back to work on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Now other guys are all in their feelings. I didn't know that guys were craving this type of stuff.
Yes.
Now guys who want to go to LA.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, no, that's it. That is wonderful. That's what we need. I love, people ask me every year, why do I do these conferences with empowered women? Why is it when empowered women pick up a phone and say, we need you, you cancel stuff to make sure you're there? It's because that's my way of giving back to each and every one of you who have given to me. Okay? Each and every one of you who has given to me. Now, I'm not going to lie. Every Wednesday after I get off this show, I'm reaching for a can of Preparation H, because Moni just has me in my feelings. But on the real, I love her dearly. I really do. And the thing that makes this work is that we all have met each other. We've all been around each other. When you see me now, you see the way I've been the entire time. I've not changed.
No.
And it's because of the love that I have for you women. You women made this man. So I will be there when you call. It's only going to take a phone call.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because I'll tell you, his little feelings was hurt at first. He's like, Pat don't want me at the Empowered. I said, Pat, got some other stuff going on. Hold on. I'm sure she wants you. Just give her a second here.
Don't tell that lie. I wasn't in my feelings. My feelings had totally engulfed me.
He was holding on to not booking some other stuff and everything else. But back to with what I would say again with the man cave and addressing what you said, Chris, in reference to having more. This right here is how you get more. The fact of those few men now giving that testimony and making it seem safe. The fact of what's done there stays there.
Yes.
Of that healing, because men got to feel safe when they revealing their stuff, and when they got to feel safe, and they got to feel that they can trust the process. You know what I'm saying? In order to let that guard down and really dig in for help, men have to have that. And I think as men, you guys know that, in order to dig in and let that stuff out. And once they see that that's what happened there, that it was a real brotherhood of all types, shoot, it's on and popping.
And they deserve it, right? I mean, they deserve it.
And with you all healing and getting that makes it better for us on every level.
It's empowering for me because I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm no angel. I done did my wrong. And I can't go back and fix it. But for the women who I come in contact with, I give you 100%. I can't fix what's done, but I can give you 100%. Carmel and I, we have a special relationship. It's every time we see each other thing. We have such a very special relationship. Jane, you and I, we have our own. Look, come give me that hug. Come give me that hug. I need that right now. That right there. I need that. Yeah. See, and there's no shame in admitting that. And we as men need to understand. There have been times when I've actually been on this show and cried.
Yes.
And Moni has sat there and looked at me like, whoa, that's a side of him I ain't seen. Where'd that come from? Yeah, that's real.
Because
that is real.
Healing that happens.
Oh, this is my therapy. Do you realize how much you're saving me every week by having me as a co-host?
I know. You know what I'm saying? And Dr. Q, she said, unleash what's in a woman's, in what's in women when she has a healed man.
There you go. There you go.
Yes. I lift my hands up to
God. I'm going to say, thank you to all the men that were there that day that brought this up. However, I am going to give an extra special thank you to Bernard, because I was there when they left you up there by yourself.
you get an extra help in the jello, brother. You get an extra help in the jello.
I was there when they left you by yourself to see this through and keep pushing it forward. And so thank you, because we all was looking at you like, sit the hell down, Bernard. Ain't nobody listening to you. I witnessed it. For you to continue. Look, I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it 100. And he pushed the envelope and pushed the envelope and pushed the envelope. And that's what's necessary a lot of times to push a movement. And the movement was pushed, and the idea, he did a pat, and he sprinkled. I don't know what we're gonna call it for men. He shuffled, he rained, he made it rain.
There you go. Let's work with that. He made it rain.
He made it rain. He made it rain. And so kudos to you, Bernard, because this has been actually phenomenal for the men of Empowered Magazine.
Yes.
See that? We didn't even have a stove on in that kitchen, brother.
Listen,
And see what we done cooked up.
see, listen, check it now. Now, inside of the man cave, I felt a father figure in there. I felt a brother figure up in there. I felt family up in there. Those are my family.
There you go.
You know, once we connected, some of these guys we never have even connected. And that's what I see what's going on. We mimic exactly what woman empowerment did. A lot of these women just met each other, but the way they kicked off, the energy and everything like that, we need to expand this energy throughout the whole world.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We realize we are sisters for life.
Yeah. But there's a special. Each one of you has a very unique ingredient in you. And when I'm around you, I draw on those ingredients. See, when I'm around Jane, I have to act a certain way. I can't be, I can't let it all out the box because I'm allowed to get popped in the head. See, so as soon as she come off the elevator, all the shenanigans stop. Okay, it's like, now,
You get violent, Jane.
look, I'll be right in the middle of something. Here comes Miss Jane. Oh, how you doing? Now, on the other hand, me and Carmel run around the corner and be like, but we can't do that in front of, see, and that's cool because that's what you need in a family. You need that ingredient. And what I love about all of you, and I want to thank you, all of you, is that was the first time my daughter had showed up. Oh, and people didn't even, they're like, who's a white girl with him? It's like had some of the sisters was like, ooh, you got a white girlfriend? No, that's my daughter. As so for Moni's known her for that. Moni used to call it a knee. All right, but she is actually my assistant, and she does everything for me that I can't do, which is a multitude of stuff. Moni wants to get in touch with me. She gets in touch with Catherine. And my instructions come from Catherine through Moni that I'm supposed to have a white shirt on. So it's not that I didn't get the message. It's that I couldn't find my white shirt. But I did get the message. It's that type of...
He was not in here at 6:30 like he was supposed to. I send the message through Catherine, and Catherine responds, signing on right now. Mom.
That was too funny. I wasn't on exactly at 6:30. She sends 3 question marks to Catherine. Catherine's like, Dad, what are you doing? I'm signing on. Okay. And she types back to Moni, he's signing on right now.
And I said,
it's hilarious, but it actually works. Yes. But that was the first time she was around you ladies, and she enjoyed herself immensely. And she's like, aww, when can I go back? When can I go back? I want to go back. So yeah, I'll be going back and taking the pictures, and I guess she's gonna be in my hip pocket, riding along. I don't know. I might pay for a ticket for her this year. Let her go as a regular person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pay for a ticket. Let her go as a regular person,
as opposed to like an irregular person.
Bernard, your wife says thank you. Bernard, your wife says thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you for always being a great supporter for me. I'm so happy you're able to grab something for yourself at the Man Cave. For all of you who do not know or did not know, Bernard is the other half of Dr. Tia. That is his wife that he loves, and they love each other so much. So understand that is his wife, and she is so happy.
Yes.
Brother,
and
you got
beautiful couple.
You are now the other half. You're now the other half. My man, yes. You're the other half. Yes. Yeah.
I do want to take this time to thank our gracious sponsors, Moni Loves Effects, Chris Lay Media, Lighthouse Styling and Beauty, Get Bodied by Stephanie and UBI Ubiquity Radio. Thank you for all you do, and thank you for all that you give us and support us with. I do appreciate that. Catherine said thank you, and you got the laughs going on back there. She said, "Oh Lord, Moni." Well, I'm just saying, girl, just putting it out there, just making it clear that that
right.
But see, Moni, you and yourself, you downplay yourself. Okay, you are a great and wonderful giver, and
there you go.
Don't ever record this show. But you do give, and you do give, and too late. What you're not giving no more?
Recording already.
Too late recording.
What you gonna say back to that?
No. We can go to commercial break now. I mean,
commercial break.
Right? Go to one of them sponsors or something. No, but you give in your time, you give in your space. I'm not going to change my original comment about Preparation H. That's just a given. But you do give, and when you give a lot. You do give a lot, and on behalf of the male population in a good way, I want to say thank you, and that's all I'm gonna say on the subject.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
So, Miss Jane, how you been? See, I'm just gonna go right there. How you been? I ain't, I'm not in trouble. I'm not in jail. You got to come when you. I feel like when I'm sitting in front of Miss Jane, I got to kind of come with it all at once. I'm not in jail. Nobody's looking for me. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I'm not in jail, but it wasn't from lack of trying.
Okay, see now I didn't want to put that out there.
Let's just be clear.
I was just leaving that part alone.
A good run is better than a bad stand any day.
Yeah. Look, I'll run the heartbeat. Okay,
That's a good one, Jay.
Yeah. I got a friend of mine in trouble one day.
We're shocked.
We were doing something. We had a restaurant, and we were talking about relationships and being married and this, that, and the other. And I remembered something that got me right in the middle of, just like you are on this screen right now, right in the middle of Carmel and Miss Jane. And I said, he was talking about looking at women. And I said, well, that's cool. Checking ain't cheating. All right. Well, why did I say that? The brother got in trouble all night long. Okay. My statement was basically the way things are today. You might want to check a birth certificate or something, before you step out there. And that was it. That's where I was going with it. Checking in. Huh?
You should have just kept your entire mouth closed.
No. I was good. I was good. What wound up happening is where he took it. And so he wound up in trouble all night long. Because he kept.
Why did you say that?
Because we were sitting there having this conversation about these young brothers. Like we're grown men. We're in relationships. We're in stable relationships. These young brothers, I don't know. Checking ain't cheating. Maybe they need to ask for some ID, a birth certificate or something. I'm just saying. And that's
because these young women look older than what they are. Do you mean checking ID?
Checking whatever you need to check. Because, it's a rough dating scene out here for some of these young cats. And so, when I said that, that's where I was going with it. And he went a whole different direction.
Yeah, you should have just kept that mouth closed.
No, I don't feel I did anything wrong. I think he went and turned down South Street when he could have stayed up on Main Street with me and been cool.
You might have had a detour sign that was visible to him and not to you.
Okay, well, he got himself in trouble anyway. I wasn't the one in trouble.
See, Chris,
this
would have been a great discussion inside the man cave.
Bernard, I can't hear you.
This would have been a great discussion for the man cave, brother.
Yes. Yes, where it stayed inside the man cave.
Yeah.
See, exactly. That's
Man, that one got Carmel so upset she done fell off the chair or something. I don't know. Wait, all I saw was the ceiling. Like, damn. I didn't know what happened. Man, poor child that fell out.
My
Lord.
phone fell. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like doggone, I ain't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Let me keep my mouth shut.
So let me back up a little bit because Carmel was not on the phone earlier, because I do want to give Carmel an opportunity to speak on this too, because I was talking about the volunteer part of it when you were on the phone, and you and I definitely were the volunteer part. Tell me your experience or what you got from the volunteer part of this from the weekend.
Moni, the atmosphere and the electricity and everything was just so high and on go. Have you ever been in a situation where you don't even really stop to think about it? All you think about is, let's make this happen. Let's make it work. Let's make sure that people see and have what they need, and let's do it.
Yeah.
And a lot of that was what I was running on, just the energy and the electricity, and just seeing everybody so pumped up and so, just happy to be around sisters and loving on each other, because that's just awesome. It's awesome to be in that atmosphere. At least I think.
Yeah, I don't know how we did it.
I know how y'all did it.
Wait a minute. There are some times that I'm going, wait a minute. 3 hours went by. Whoosh.
I honestly don't know how we did it.
But
I know how you did it. You did it by not
what matters is we made it happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Absolutely. And we're going to have, let me let you guys know how much fun we had also.
Oh my God.
And Jane got in on some of the fun too. I'm going to.
See.
And it just, just fun.
Wait, put that up there again, because I don't think Jane saw it.
I couldn't see it.
Yeah, she couldn't see it.
I have you guys on my phone.
This is the spray that caused the fall in the bathroom, Jane.
Oh my God!
Oh, the fall.
I forgot about the orange spray. Oh my!
All I want to say is, friends, don't let friends drink box wine in the wee hours of the morning.
And you thought it was all happening. You thought it was all happening in the man cave.
I'll just share a very small part of the story. I was accused.
That's usually how I start my lie out too. Go ahead. I want to hear.
I was accused of
Oh my God!
Conspiring to kill Toy.
Well, per toy.
I missed it.
She came on the tail end of it. I had sprayed the bathroom. I brought this, because we're sharing a room. You know what I mean? And
sharing a bathroom.
And I sprayed in the bathroom, and so those floors were, slick. And so I sprayed, and it was all on the floor.
Are you supposed to tell this story?
Look, she's too far. She is too far in now. She is too far in now.
So I'm only telling part of the story.
Well, I'll tell you like this: spraying ain't cheating. But go ahead.
To cover the spray, somebody took the towel up to do something else with the towel. Okay, I won't mention any names, but that person is here.
I wonder who that could be.
Jane didn't stay in the room with us.
Well,
It
I'm gonna put it
wasn't
to you
me.
like this. I see this big red thing around your
Mr. Bernard,
face,
it wasn't me.
right?
I know what
It's an imaginary circle there.
Yeah. Soon as she said towel, it went
And we're up laughing, and Toy's like, "Ooh, I gotta go to the bathroom," and she runs into the bathroom.
Oh my God.
And
Bam, 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 bam.
all we hear is boom, 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 boom.
Y'all gonna get in trouble.
Hey.
All right, I'm gonna go to the only sensible female in the group right now. Ms. Jane, could you make a note that the three of them please be on separate floors?
Jane,
Okay, for the next show,
Rooms at least.
separate rooms and separate floors. No, you can't even be in separate rooms on the same floor because all y'all will get
Oh, my
together in
God.
one room. But if you're on separate
You're right. We're
floors,
just gonna run down the hallway.
right?
so loud. We were so loud laughing.
They grown. I can't tell them. You can't look. You
because
can't
then
raise grown
Then
folks.
there was a knock at the door,
Tell them, Jane. Tell them.
and we were like, "Oh," and we were like, "Who's that?" It's Jane now. Jane now.
Wait,
Like
right
this,
after
like being in
Toy bites the dust.
Well, see, that's like being in the projects. Y'all need to stop making all that noise up there.
I'm all like, it's the police.
Oh my goodness.
But wait, Moni, you have to tell them how you and I and Toy just froze like this for a minute.
Like roaches.
It was like, what? Somebody's at the
Going
door.
back to, like I said, Bernard, the projects. Okay.
Wow.
You can tell where people go home. As soon as you hear that knock on the door, everybody like, turn the light out. Turn the light out.
Close the curtains. We didn't have no curtains.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It is, which I'm sure they heard us laughing as soon as they got the elevator all the way down the hall. And then all of a sudden they knock on the door and it goes dead quiet.
But Moni, what about the sound of the towel holder hitting the floor? Did I
That
tell too
happened
much?
before I got there too.
No, it happened exactly 2 seconds before you knocked on the door. That's why we're like, who's at the door?
Point being, then after you guys leave, Latoya leaves her phone in our room.
Oh,
Yes,
my
she
God.
did.
And her alarm, her heavenly alarm, goes off. It had to be at 4 a.m. All of us are asleep. And they start calling my name. Moni, get your alarm.
Get your phone.
I will ever have an alarm that sounds like that. Ever.
That's the
And they're like,
iPhone
"Get up and
alarm.
get it." I said, not happening. I go back to sleep. And they rolled me back to sleep.
We
It
kept Toya.
Wait, can we talk about Moni's? Can we talk about the snoring all night long, not just right there?
I don't snore.
Moni,
That's
Moni,
because you are
and even
asleep
if you
and
did-
cannot hear yourself, dear.
Well, Toy said, put the sleep timer on the TV. I'm putting it on the TV. Then she wants to argue with me. How long did you put it on for? Because I want to go to sleep before you. Well, I advise you to go to sleep and start arguing with me before I go to sleep. How long did you put it on for? Let's go to sleep. Well, I want to go to sleep before I go to sleep, girl.
earplugs and melatonin.
That's what I said. I forgot my earplugs. Not my problem because I'm getting ready to go to sleep.
I offered. I have brand new earplugs always in the room.
And I have narcolepsy, so
I may snore sometimes. I may not.
I wish I would have known.
Just saying.
I wish I would have known. That's all I'm gonna say, Jane. I wish I would have known.
Toy has stayed with me for years. Toy knew.
And see, Bernard, this is why we need our own conference.
I asked
right.
how many people are staying in the room? Nobody answered me because I was going to volunteer. I thought there was a sofa in the room. I was going to volunteer to sleep on the sofa by myself because I snore. Nobody answered. Y'all want to go radio silent? That's on y'all.
It's all good. Everybody makes noises once they go to sleep. So
right.
And,
you know
and
what?
That's true.
Look, if you don't yet, keep living.
I know that's right. Keep getting older, right, Jane?
Keep living.
Tell them, Jane, just love me as I am.
That's
and
it.
Go to sleep fast.
Look, I apologize.
And I never didn't say that I didn't love you. I never said I didn't love you. That's why I managed to sleep through the snoring because I love
you. And she didn't kill me either.
Kevin Costner said, if you can't sleep through somebody snoring, you ain't tired enough.
Right.
For real. That's for real.
But I'm a really light sleeper. I mean, I can hear like the drop from a water faucet, and I'm like, what's that?
Sorry.
That's how light of a sleeper I am.
Well,
yeah,
here's the thing.
It's all good.
So anyway,
everybody really enjoy the summit.
Yes.
Well, Bernard, I'm still waiting on my meal.
It was wonderful. It was just a wonderful experience.
Don't do that, Chris. No.
Yes.
Well, look, we're not going to talk about that.
No, we're not.
I want to really, really impress upon people that when you see that link go up, because I want to, where is my other thing on here? We want you to go over to empoweredmagazine.com and or to the sisterhoodextravaganza.org page. And look, you can already start paying for your tickets now for Los Angeles. And they, I don't know if Dr. Tia is still on here. Are they doing payment plans? Do you know, Bernard, are they doing payment plans yet for the tickets?
I know I believe they are.
Okay.
Because I can put something on it.
Right.
Look, if you get 4 people, hey.
I don't know about that. Now, I can't speak on it, but work it out because I know plenty of y'all will blow $1,500 on some good weed.
Now see, we need to play that one moment back. Listen. I want you to understand that this whole screen just froze. Like I know there are a few of y'all out there that'll blow $1,500 on some weed. Nobody moved.
I'm not her. I'm going to buy perfume first.
See. I didn't say you. I said I know some of y'all personally.
It was just hilarious. I'm like
$1,500 on some good weed. Okay?
Hey, Moni, I think I might do that.
I don't have any judgment because
the key word there was good weed.
If we're gonna do it right, doggone it.
Now listen, everybody listen. Because I
got time on it.
But
that's a half a gummy.
Woo!
However, this experience this weekend was better than that good weed. I'm gonna keep it a buck. The high I got off of this, I'm gonna keep it a buck, was better than some good weed I done had. I'm gonna keep it a buck for you.
No, I love the constant, with the exception of Jane. I want to thank y'all for the constant abuse. It made me feel loved. It really did. You know,
the exception of Jane.
Yeah, because you know,
help me.
Wait, I'm gonna tell you how they did it. Okay, Moni and Carmel both come back from lunch. They got them big A&P shopping bags. And I said to the both of them when they walking through the door, so what y'all bring me for lunch? Nothing. Kept on walking. Now, Carmel gave me a great big hug. And when she gave me the hug, she hid the bag behind her back. Okay. She had that. And see, she know I'm telling the truth. That's why she laughing. She hid the bag. How you doing, baby? I ain't see. 2 more minutes, she couldn't have that bag back there that long. We're doing fine. Oh my goodness.
So for all of those, again, thank you to our WUBI Ubiquity Radio listeners and our viewers. For those of you who are listening only to us, let me let you know what Dr. Tia is putting on the screen for us. We have tickets on sale, VIP, 4 days left, 4 days. 4 days left, 2, 4, 15. Tickets go up soon. So that means jump on that right now. That's what that means, okay? So yes, check us out on Empowered Magazine site, on the website. That's empoweredmagazine.com, okay? And it says, yes, we do offer several payment plans. So you do want to get on there and check that out for yourself and find out the option that best fits your situation.
Dr. T, I want one of those for my daughter, but she's not supposed to know about it.
Well, don't talk about it. Get on there and get it. Okay, you can't get nothing through Tia. You can't get nothing through Tia. Get on there on the site.
Well, I don't know where the site is.
I just told you.
Like I listen to you.
EmpoweredMagazine.com. Ain't nobody paying him no attention. He does. I'll let Catherine know. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
But then it won't be a surprise if you let her know.
Okay, well, that's the only way it's gonna get done because we know.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about.
Kimberly says, "See y'all next year in Cali." That's right, sis, because she got her stuff all ready together. Thank you for joining us tonight. Here we are, and Tia put that up there. She said, "empoweredmagazine.com."
Yes.
www.empoweredmagazine.com. Some people you got to leave them right.
What you get ready to say, bro?
I really hope there's gonna be a men's magazine soon because I believe we can do so.
Well, you got a photographer.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got all the connections with the brothers. You know what I mean? I mean, we have all the connections. I mean, there's no reason why we can't do this either. But the women, you know, the movement was so powerful that you know, there's no way that the brothers can't straighten up and do this. You know. So
historically, we've been following women. Historically, we've been following women all of our lives, and this is just another chapter of that. I'm not ashamed to admit it. You know, and that's what it is. That we may be able to keep the family on some level, but again, I look at these women on this screen. I'm very proud of each and every one of you because each and every one of you has instilled in me every time I've seen you something. And as much fun as we have, every last bit of it has been positive. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. I really do.
Right back at you, love. It's always good.
Man, yes. A pleasure.
And please know, go ahead.
I'm sorry. One of the attendees a day later started a business because of you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
It's exactly doing what the title is empowering people, and the connections that they made and network with people caused this effect. So they can't wait to come to Cali with their testimony.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, this stuff is real, you know, and we're not getting. This isn't like an infomercial and we're getting paid to say this. This is just real. No. You know what I'm saying? This is 100% real. The real stuff that happens, some of the people we talk to and whatnot. And pay attention. She raised her hand. I love it. Chris, that's what you need to learn how to do. Raise your hand.
I wanted 18 kids. I wanted 18 kids. You raise your hand, you miss a meal. You better go ahead.
We have a meeting every time after we get off air. In our meeting after air, I'm writing that down. Chris needs to start raising his hand. Go ahead, Carmel.
I was just going to say, I don't know if you guys remember hearing even the DJ give a little mini testimony on Sunday about how Pat had inspired her to go back and get her, finish her associate's degree. And I was like, look at that, the DJ. Mm-hmm. So Pat can sprinkle the dust, the fairy dust. Let me tell you. It's very real.
The hotel worker, one of the hotel workers, the guy that event planner, he was struck by it, and he said he wants to go to Cali. He was in.
Oh my gosh!
It was very contagious. Positivity.
Awesome.
All through it there.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Here's the picture of DJ Skrilla when she was actually out in the hallway telling Pat that story originally, and it was at the last year before the COVID, I think it was, how being around us, just being there at the event and listening to everything, and how Pat and being around the ladies really inspired her to go back and finish her degree. You know?
Yeah, this is to the outside world, it looks like, okay, everybody gonna get together and we're gonna hang out at the hotel for the weekend.
But no, let me finish this. Understand, she was there DJing.
Right. Yes.
She was there DJing.
Right.
She wasn't going to the workshops or, she was there DJing. Just from her being in that room DJing, hearing and being, they say you just rub up against it, just be around it, just surround yourself with the greatness. You know what I'm saying? Yes. That's the magnitude of what this brings. Now imagine going to the workshops.
Oh man, yeah.
Imagine that.
That's the reality of this. This is a bunch of people who have had their own levels of success in their lives, and there's a wonderful thing about it because it is contagious. It is extremely contagious when you sit down and I'm just sitting there. And if you remember, Moni, you remember where I came from on Saturday to get there. I don't know how many of you here in Arizona know Pierre Scott or Here by Pierre. Yeah, Here by Pierre. He passed away. And so I was at his funeral Saturday morning and left directly from the funeral to make sure I was not going to be late getting down there for this conference. So this is because those two things were that important to me. And I was not, just like I wasn't going to miss his funeral, I definitely wasn't going to miss this conference.
Right.
I was not.
And those are two extreme emotions too involved.
Right.
But my healing came from being down there. All right.
Yes.
I mean, as much as people don't understand it, I was down there in an environment where I could reach out. I had Brother Bernard right there. I had Dr. Pearson. I had Pat when I could get her to sit down. I had Moni. You know what I'm saying? I had June. I had you. Carmel. I had you. So there were people I had. There were people I had.
Yes. That Tia put.
And God makes sure those things
come together.
God makes sure those things come together.
Right.
Yes.
And you two saw me, Moni and Carmel, when y'all first saw me, I had just gotten there. And believe it or not, those were the hugs I needed.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I wanted your picnic basket. Don't get me wrong. But it was, you understand what I'm saying?
We needed our picnic basket.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was it. Because my daughter was looking at me kind of crazy, like, man, I sure hope Pop get through this. And she asked me several times on the way down there, you don't look right. Are you sure you want to go? Are you sure you want to go? And I said, what is it that I've always taught you? I gave my word. I told Pat I would be there.
Yeah.
That means I'm going. And so
Right.
that morning I wasn't, I was a little whacked out in the head. And she was like, well, what do? We're going to come back to the house. I said, no, pack the gear, leave it in the car for the funeral, leave it in the truck for the funeral. And then we leave the funeral. We may or may not go to the gravesite, but at some point in time, I've got to get down there to Pat.
Because I think if you gone home, you probably would not have come
No,
back.
no. If I had, to be honest with you, if I had gone to the gravesite, I wasn't coming back.
Well, and then look, Dr. Tia put up here also coming soon. We're having a men's edition magazine in June. More to come. But look at
Lord.
So
wait a minute.
So
yeah, let's do this. Y'all better get you another photographer.
Look at there.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it real.
So
y'all better get you another.
Big things are coming.
Come on now. I'm just trying to get ready for the magazine.
There you go.
Get it right, get it tight.
That's it. I'm just trying to get ready.
There you go.
Don't support the behavior, Jane. You're gonna leave. I'm left to deal with this. Don't support that behavior.
Fellas, I hope y'all heard that.
You can handle it, Bonnie.
Oh my
You can handle it.
Oh my gosh.
What? You started it, Moni. You said, I've been around you for 2-3 years on this show, and I ain't never seen your hair out.
I haven't. But she also wants you to know that if you like to be featured in Empowered Magazine, you can just visit that website also, empoweredmagazine.com. And then there is a link there for you to put your information in if you're interested in being featured in the magazine. So make sure you visit that website in reference to looking at those payment plans, looking at everything on there. If you want to purchase your own copy of a magazine, whether it's in print or electronical or both, you want to see some pictures from what was going on, you can go on any of our social media pages because we're putting out doggone pictures, but definitely go onto the website, go on to sisterhoodextravaganza.org and check that out. Let's see. She said, that's fine because we want you there. We will get a photographer to take your photos. Y'all just playing. Oh, look at his face. Look at his face. Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Prince, I'm here for you.
Look, bro. Look, I ain't thinking about that. I'm not thinking about them, young.
I am done with y'all.
I'm not thinking about y'all. I'm not thinking about y'all. Carmel sitting there going, yeah, he's still a fool.
I'm just laughing and enjoying the funniness. That's all.
If you like to nominate some amazing women, and if you are watching us, you can see down on the bottom ticker there that it also is giving you information on if you're wanting to nominate someone for Empowered Magazine. You can also do that. I just did 2 nominations on there also just recently. I think I did it yesterday. So look, there is so much that is going on and it is all amazing. It's all needed in the world right now. Like that positivity and everything that's happening. We need it. Dr. Tia says, thank you guys for such an amazing show. I truly enjoyed you all night. We enjoyed you being here. I say, what's up to it? Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Tia.
You guys, look, the honorees are starting to book again. So you're going to start seeing a lot of those honorees from Empowered Magazine back on here. And you know that was all beautiful, great, and grand. And that's getting ready to go down again. You know how much we receive from that. Look.
Well, the honorees is going to be like a family reunion.
Okay.
Hey, family.
It shall.
True that.
And like we always tell them, we become your favorite first cousins. Favorite first cousins when you come on.
That's cute.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, your favorite first cousins. And we don't just throw you away after you've been on here, because we want to know about what's going on after you've been on the show. We want you to then post on our Facebook page and share what's going on. And we want to keep up with you after that. So it's not a one hit it and quitter type thing. We want to keep up with you after that, like real family should. So I am so excited for that to start. Dr. Chia says, I'm so excited for them. They are some powerhouses. Ooh, yes, they are. Yes, they are. And they get to come on here and have a good time and showcase what they're doing and have it be put out to over 150 countries and so many platforms, including radio and TV and everything, and have it seen over and over and over again. And so we enjoy doing that for them and giving them a good time at the same time. So look, Jane, please let the people know what you have going on. I believe also you signed up for the book collab, but let the people know where they can find you, what they can support, because you also have a book out there already too. I want the people to be able to support you with all of that, please.
Yeah, I'm an author of my first book is titled Jimmy Smith and the Corn, subtitled Creating a Heart of Service. It looks like this. You can find it on Amazon. Just Google Jimmy Smith and the Corn, or Google me and you'll find me, Jane, middle initial U, last name Ary. I'm also available on Instagram and Facebook with just my name. You'll be able to find me there. Book number 2 is in the works. I did sign up for the book collab with the Sisterhood Extravaganza and Empowered Women so that I could get my whole story documented to, help those that I can.
Thank you. Carmel, you got anything going on that you would like the people to know about and or support?
Well, I am still in the process of trying to build I am building my decorating business. I'm just at this point where I realize I actually need a crew. So I'm at the point of putting money to the side, if you will, so that I can pay someone to actually help me. Because right now I'm building up my inventory. That's very costly, especially after COVID. Prices have just skyrocketed. I'm sure I don't have to tell anybody about that. But I'm working on that, working on some other things too that I'll probably display a little later on after I share them with my sisters first.
I understand. Is there anything that you are out there that you need help from anybody from right now, or you'll kind of
not at this point? Yeah, I'll let them know later. But at this point, the support really is for the sisterhood. That within itself, for me to see people joining and supporting and volunteering and helping with and watching that whole dynamic grow and expand, that's wonderful to me. And I'm the kind of person that something doesn't have to be my baby in order for me to cherish it and to support it and to be happy for it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Right.
Okay.
Bernard, you have anything going on that you want to share or you want the people to know about more?
Well, soon I'll be pushing for independent electrical business soon. So when I get that kicking and jumping, I'll let you guys know and put some business cards out there. That's what I'm pushing for right now.
Okay. Carmel,
Sorry.
Dr. Tia said you can get volunteers to train, you can teach them and get help at the same time. Excellent idea.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
that is a great idea. Actually, Tia, I'm going to touch base with you and maybe we can talk and I can get some more ideas from you. But Pat is phenomenal too, but she is a very busy woman. She has helped me a lot though. I don't want to take anything away from her. She is phenomenal.
Yeah, so many people would love to learn how to decorate. Most importantly, mentor. And he said, "Let's do it." Great. Oh, he's raising his hand. Lord have mercy.
Look, you said raise your hand.
Yes, you have.
Come out.
Good.
I don't know. I don't know if you know this. I've done quite a few movies. I have set designers who owe me favors that I will put you in touch with. They owe me favors. They owe me big time. Get deep into their pockets. They owe me big time.
All right. So you two need to connect outside of here. That sounds like a plan. Chris, do you have to say goodbye to someone as we close out the show?
You know, I know a lot of empowered women, and some of you are right here on the screen with me, and I thank you for it. The most empowered woman in my life is my wife, Ellen, who supports me in my nonsense, pulls me back every now and again, like, hey, you done went too far. She's disabled, so she's not able to come to the events like she'd like to. But even at such, she supports me in everything I've done. And so I always, every show, want to be thankful to God for her, because she's what keeps the train on the tracks. Even when y'all think it's off the track, it's really not. It just made a detour that I didn't want her to see. That's all. But yeah, she is the one that empowers me and keeps me going. So I want to say thank you, and I love you, Ellen. And I'll be finished with this nonsense in about 3 minutes.
Watch your lips. I want to thank all of our listeners and viewers on all of our platforms. And again, thank you to WUBI Ubiquity Radio, to those listeners and viewers out there. And remember, if you are watching this live, thank you so much. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much also. Remember to hit follow and subscribe, and to share this with someone who you think it could benefit. Share it with anyone and everyone. We do appreciate that. And we want to say we'll see you next time. I want to thank all of our guests who have come. We thank you so much for coming in and being with us. I appreciate all three of you very, very much. I do appreciate my co-host as much as he may think that I don't. I do. I love him very much. Thank you to everyone that's out there and that commented. I do appreciate all of you very much. We're going to go out like we came in, listening to my boy Anthony Frazier with Vibrations. You guys make sure and go check him out on every major music platform. He has a multitude of songs, and he is blowing up. Actually, absolutely love him. So we will see you next week, and you can watch this replay on Monday, and it's in the archives forever on all of our major platforms. See you next time. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
Can we stop the arguing? Can we take a moment where we can calm down? It's just so exhausting. Swinging in the wind, going round and round. I know that we won't say sorry. You beg and I plead, but my heart can't beat until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. I see me addressing you. Let me put the smile right onto your face, tracing every inch of you. Using my tongue to find your happy place. I know that we can't play naughty. You beg and I plead, and you pull my heartstrings until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. until I feel the vibrations.